Happy Thanksgiving. Well, have something different than what we normally do for Thanksgiving. I don't have turkey, but I have something that we use to hunt a turkey. This is Stevens 320. It is a pump action shotgun. It actually comes in two pieces when you buy it. So let me open it to show you how it comes. So it comes like this. So when you get the gun from the store, you're going to get it in two pieces. So you have your barrel and you have your gun, the body. So to put it together, you unscrew this, take the barrel, put it in, align it properly with the markings that you have here, push it in, make sure it's nicely seated, put this back on, make sure it's nice and tight and it's nicely seated and there is no gap in between. Alright, so let's talk a little bit more about this gun. This is a 20 gauge Stevens 320. It has it will take 2 and 3x4 shells, or it will take 3-inch shells. So that is the size. It's good to know. It's always written on the barrel what it takes. Make sure you read your owner's manual before you use it, and make sure that you use your tools wisely. I consider this as a tool, not as a weapon. Any tool can be converted into a weapon. It doesn't have to be a gun. Even a kitchen knife can be a weapon depending on how you use it, right? So make sure you use it wisely. Let's go through some of the features of the gun. As I said, it's pump action. I already have it cocked, and it is on safety. So the safety is up here. When you are ready to fire, safety off, fire. Cock it, fire. So that is normally how you use a pump action shotgun. So to name a few things that we can do with this. This is a pump action with 5 shells in the cartridge and 1 in the chamber. So it can take up to 6 shells at a time. It takes up to 6 shells at a time. So let me show you how you load it. Open the chamber. Put 1 shell in. Close it. Turn the gun upside down. So now you know there is a shell in and you have cocked it. Make sure you turn the safety on. Priority number 1, you don't want to make a mistake. Guns are something that you don't want to play with. Make sure you use it wisely and safely. So next, get your shells. I'll talk about the different shells down later. Just going to use these shells right now. So I already have 1 in the chamber. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is now 5 shells in the cartridge right here. So this pump action, this tube right here holds all your 5 shells, and your chamber has your 6th shell. It's ready to fire. So now, since I am indoor, this is the next thing that comes in for all the new gun owners. The main reason why I decided to do this video. Recently, a lot of people started getting guns, including me. I'm pretty new to this. I spent my time learning it. I had my challenges when I got it to know more about it. So I decided I'll do a few videos of the guns that I have. So now I want to take this shells out because I have one chambered in. I have 5 shells in the cartridge. So there is, if you can see, there is a small button up here where you can press. Once you press it, your pump actually frees up. So now you free up your pump and the shell is going to come out and kick out. That is normally the function after you fire. Once you fire and you pump it, your shell is going to kick out. The leads fly away and the shell is going to kick out. So the same thing, close it, do the same thing, close it, press it. So we have 3 out, 3 more to go. Close it, 4 out, close, 5 out. So we have 5 shells plus the one which was chambered in out. Let's make sure there's no more. So there is no more. So now you can actually try to make sure you always point your gun to a safe direction. That's basically how you use a shotgun. I will create more videos of using this. This time, since I'm inside and I'm not at a range, the time I'm filming it, I don't have access to go outside and do shooting. So I will make sure I'll do some shooting videos later on and give you more updates. I have liked the gun so much. The recoil is not too bad on this. It still has a little bit of recoil. If you are familiar with 22 caliber, it has no recoil, but this one has a little bit more than a 22 caliber. However, it's nothing that you cannot handle. It is something anyone should be able to handle. This Stevens 320 comes with 12 gauge too, and it also has a tactical version of it which has a pistol grip, but that's not what I got. It's possibility that I might get one with a pistol grip. I do like how it looks, but I got this. I started enjoying this gun a lot. It's pretty fun to play around with. Alright, now let's go to the shells. As you can see here, we have 3 shells here. All 3 of those are 3 different types of shells. Yes, you can get entirely different shells, different types, different kinds. Make sure if your gun is a 20 gauge, you get the shell that is 20 gauge shell. If it is 12 gauge, make sure you get 12 gauge shell. How a shotgun shell works is the projectile which shoots out are leads that are inside. So this one has 4 leads inside, which is a projectile. This one has 8 shots inside, and this one has 7.5 shots inside. So these are used for different purposes. Mostly all 3 of them can be used for waterfowl. These 2 are used for game birds or target practice, where you have a disc that's flying away, you want to shoot it. It's quite obvious you might make the shot if you're not terrible, because you have 8 pellets going out of this shell, whereas this one only has 4. So that's basically how these work. This has a velocity of 1425 feet per second. This one is 1200 feet per second, and this one's also 1200 feet per second. So this is more faster, much more damaging, but he only has 4 shots. So there's another one that you can get which is known as shotgun slugs. So the slug will look the same. However, the projectile inside will be just one piece of lead. It will be one piece of baked lead which will fly out when you shoot it. So it does cover more area, but you have to be good at your shot. Shotguns are also used for home defense. I recommend, if you use for home defense, depending on your local rules and regulations, find out how it works. I'm not a huge fan of having these guns loaded. There are people saying like have it loaded, not in the chamber but in the cartridge, and if you ever have to use it, lock it once you have a chamber, and then you have 5 shots. Well, that's one way to do it. Not my cup of tea right now. I have children at home. I still keep these unloaded and locked in a gun closet, so kids don't have access. So if you have children at home, make sure that you keep it safe and away from them. Make sure you educate children. Know to play with it. These are not toys. These are dangerous tools, is what I would call it. Alright, so that's it for today. That's basically all what I have. Moving forward, I would definitely create more videos of using this. Maybe some target practice. I'll see if I can go to a gun range and do some target practice and do some videos. That's it for now. Thank you everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it and have a good day.